Here's a nugget that I want to give young people that maybe feel like this too, who maybe like thought they were going to do one journey and ended up doing a different journey. I ended up going back to school, but it's in what I love, and it's in the Forward Academy.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to talk about this, but I literally pay out of my
Paying for
pocket,
proximity.
go in and learn, and who I become in those meetings and who I'm around. It's the greatest school in learning, because when you're learning about something that you're actually into, that you can apply to life, is one of the greatest joys. So from
It's a
somebody
passion.
who wasn't a great student, but now who is a student of the game daily.
Yeah.
Like, part of my disciplines are, I have to be learning about what's going on, because if not, I'm going to get left behind, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, there's a great quote that I'm thinking about. So one of my buddies at Moxie said this, and I don't remember exactly how he phrased it, but he's like, sometimes you have to pay tuition to the game.
Amen.
And there's so many different different things that can mean, but it's either, I lost money on a flip last year. It was the first time I lost money on a deal.
Yep.
But on the same side, like, I was taking enough at bats, right? Like, I'm putting myself in a position, like, if you're not doing enough projects, you don't lose money once in a while, you're probably not doing enough projects.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a big learning lesson, right?
Yep.
You gotta pay back to the game.
Yep.
So, it's huge.
Well, okay, so these self-employed people right now that are listening, that I really, really hope are tuned in on what we're talking about, what I would do if I were you is I would go to your lender, right? There are lenders who do bank statement loans. I do bank statement loans. There's great lenders all across the country who do bank statement loans. You need to get with your lender. You need to see, okay, bank statement wise, this is if you want to make a play in the next year. Primary residence, second home,
End of year coming up.
Right. End of year is coming, but there's still time to spend money on your business. So go to your lender and figure out, hey, if I go bank statement, what would I qualify for? You need to know this, because then you can determine, are you going to get aggressive on your spending of your business, right? Before the end of the year, because once the end of the year happens, like, the expenses are done.
Yeah, you got to have a plan for your
percent. So like, a lot of my consults this last couple of weeks, it's with all of our friends of like, hey, here's what you could do, right? And then maybe we go that route. You go spend some money on your business. You don't have to show as much on your Schedule C or your S Corp or whatever that may be. Let's just use your bank statements to qualify, and you can still accomplish and have both, right? So it's just one of these things that a lot of times you feel like it's not possible, and it's because it's not how it has been. It's not how it was.
No, it's
it
different.
is not how the rules have been. But the game has changed. The game has changed, and it's actually favoring these doers.
Yeah.
It is, but it's about educating on yourself on how to do.
Dude, there are young kids out there that are like seriously pushing standards and creating new ways and new paths to make money in the real world.
Right. Well, you think of
So
your
many
age,
ways, dude.
and a lot of people don't
And
know
most of
how
my-
young you are,
Yeah.
right? But all of your friends, like your circle, you guys are like the definition of like the younger generation, but that had a head start on what we're talking about right now, which is why you guys are all in your mid-20s.
Last time I had a W-2 was I was in 9th grade. I was washing dishes at a sandwich shop. It was the last time I ever had a W-2. So when I graduated college, like, I was fortunate enough, I had my college paid for, like playing sports in college was great. And I came out of school and I didn't realize how much that benefited me without having debt.
Amen, bro.
So I'm very fortunate for that. But like, I wanted to pave a way for myself. Like, I haven't had a W-2. So like, people can do it. Like, it's out there. And if there's a time to do it, like, do it in your mid-20s. At least for me, worst case scenario, I'm going back to stay with my parents in Petoskey, which is not a bad life. You know what? Like, let's give it a shot.